Philadelphia-based trainer Greg Hackett believes that a potential clash between unified welterweight champion Jaron'Boots Ennis and former unified lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez would have been career-ending for the latter. Hackett did not mince words, stating that Ennis would have inflicted a beating so severe it would have effectively ended Lopez's ability to secure major fights. Lopez, the reigning WBO junior welterweight champion, had recently expressed interest in challenging Ennis, hoping to secure a high-profile bout. However, there appears to be little appetite for that matchup within the boxing community at this time. Hackett criticized Lopez's pursuit of marquee names, labeling him a money whore and suggesting the 26-year-old is now willing to do anything to land a big-money fight. Lopez has also reportedly sought a bout with Terence Crawford, but those efforts have not materialized. With a career now seemingly defined by chasing paydays, Lopez has voiced frustration over his financial trajectory, particularly as contemporaries like Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Gervonta Davis continue to command large purses. Hackett also commented on Lopez's recent bout against Arnold Barboza Jr., suggesting it was a trial run for how he would have attempted to fight Ennis by staying on the move and avoiding exchanges. Despite Barboza's lack of power, Lopez fought conservatively, a tactic Hackett views as revealing.
Teo talking out his ass about how he beat Boots, but you had a okay fight with Barboza. I say okay because skill-wise you was on point and all that, but you ain't finishing. Anybody else would have finished him. They would have knocked that kid out. No disrespect to Barboza, but he put himself in line to be knocked out. So if you was on your job, you would have knocked him out. So how you go from that, Steve Claggett, how you go from Santillan, is it?
No, Sandor Martin, Jermaine Ortiz.
All of those fights, you struggle, and now all of a sudden you could beat Boots in this? Cut it out. If Boots would have fought that kid, right? He would have ended that kid's career. No bullshit. Again, we haven't heard anything from Stanionis. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of beatings he giving out. What was the point? Teo would have got paid, would have made some money, but that would have been the last time. The only time he would have fought after that, maybe if it was a local show, something small, but he wouldn't have been no more big shows. He ain't really that impressive. He haven't been since 35.
While some believe a defeat against Ennis wouldn't damage Lopez's star power, given his charisma and entertainment value, Hackett questions whether Lopez is still a top-tier performer. He pointed out that since Lopez's career-defining win over Vasily Lomachenko in 2020, his performances have been underwhelming. Even in that victory, Hackett argues, Lopez faded in the second half and may have lost 5 of the final 6 rounds. Lopez's recent press conference at Times Square to promote his May 2nd fight against Barboza Jr. also drew attention. Wearing makeup and a cowboy hat, Lopez appeared to be injecting theatrical flair in an attempt to energize a promotion he reportedly felt lacked personality. As speculation continues around Lopez's next move, Hackett's comments add to growing scrutiny over whether the young champion's career is veering more towards spectacle than substance.